This area gets really tender on him sometimes from lifting weights.
Oh yeah, right there.
More.
Oh, that was a loud one.
Down, and I set it nice. Did you feel it crack a little?
Oh yeah, I felt it expand. It didn't crack, I definitely expanded it. Woo, wow.
So we have Devin here today, and we already started working, so this is kind of a mid-visit start. Usually I start with everybody on their feet, but we just were already working. Devin, turn this way, say hello.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So he watches Instagram and some YouTube also, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I found you.
Yeah. Now you had shoulder surgery. Turn your face again this way.
Shoulder surgery back in 2000, I want to say.
Do you remember what type of surgery? It was like a torn labrum or
rotator cuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it healed pretty good, right?
Yeah, it healed up really great actually.
It flares up once in a while, and he gets here. Look around this way. This area gets really tender on him sometimes from lifting weights.
Oh yeah, right there.
And then you also pursued judo for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that gets you in a lot of.
And I played water polo as well too, so that was nothing.
In school or?
Yeah, in high school.
Wow, that's a cool sport.
Yeah, a lot of strain on the shoulder though.
Yeah. Ooh, did you hear a click?
Yeah.
So it just cracked.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna. Does it do that sometimes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm digging in pretty deep. My thumb is halfway into his shoulder right now. So I'm gonna have you do kind of a swimming stroke.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna, here, bend the elbow. I'll do one with you. So you swim, pull the water back, turn it over, and swim while I kill you, okay? I mean, not kill you, but dig into this muscle. And you can go really slow if you want. And you'll find certain parts of that range of motion are nasty. Ooh. That's almost too much, right?
Yeah.
You can tap out if you want. I'm joking. All right, let's leave that for a second.
Ooh, wow,
that's nasty, right?
Wow. Mm.
So let's have you stand up for a minute.
Okay.
And now you're going to be on this side of the table.
Okay.
And here, turn this way. And lift the arm up where we were just working. And turn around this way and put that arm behind your back. And put this arm on top, trying to reach it. You can see he doesn't have great range of motion. Even if I pull it together like that, do the other side to compare. And if I pull it together, we can get them to touch. So he needs to do a lot of homework. He needs to stretch. He needs to do a lot of mobility work. And this is 19, 20, 21 years old right now. So he needs to, we're not gonna like change it into a different shoulder and change the ligament and tendon flexibility or elasticity in a matter of minutes. But it's something worth working on, you know? Here, so turn this way. And how's your neck today?
Neck is pretty good.
Okay. Let's just see. Well, you got something up here.
Yeah, right
We
there.
should probably do that one. So let's do this one. So you're gonna sit here on this stool. And here, face the window. So you look that way. And I'm gonna turn your head this way a little bit. Let it roll. Do you see how it's jammed on this side?
Yeah.
So that's your occiput. Let it flip this way and flip this way. And now we're gonna rotate it and bring it back. So I'm gonna have you stay in this kind of flip down to left position. I'm gonna let it keep coming more, more. Oh, nice.
That was great.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good. All right, so now lie on your back. Face up, face up. Good. Let's just do a little stretch down here. You hear a crack?
Yep.
There's
Oh,
another one.
that was a loud one.
They're both loud. That was good. All right, I'm just getting ready to go back onto that shoulder, so letting everything quiet down for a minute. Here, scoot down toward your feet a few inches, and we're gonna get back in on this shoulder. So I'm gonna come in like this.
Okay.
My pinky's grabbing your collarbone and yanking it down. I'm gonna trap your elbow here. Feels like we're grappling, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That was a good one.
That was a
wasn't it?
great one.
Good.
Wow.
So this upper, remember we did the occiput on the left, but the lower right has a lot of stuff that goes down the shoulder too. So I want to come in here next. One more. Didn't get it. Let's try. That one didn't pop.
Mm-mm.
Let's keep going. We got that one. Another one. All right. Now I'm going to do a little bit into the chest here.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And that's nasty. Don't punch me.
Oh, wow.
I know you're thinking of like bringing this hand up.
Don't do it.
Pulling me back.
Wow.
That's really nasty, right?
Yeah.
And this is where he locks up a lot.
Yep.
So one of the things that takes this arm behind the back and then up the back is internal rotation, and then it has to adductor cross towards the midline. So here's the crossing towards the midline, internal rotation, and then the hand starts going up the back.
Yeah.
And that's limited for you since probably for years.
Yeah, it has been.
And then we heal as much as we can, and then we start going back to the things we love. You like judo, you over the years you did different type of sports like that, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of weightlifting. Now I'm gonna go inside here. So that spot here is the serratus anterior, and there, that's a bad one. Now here, that's your lat,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna come up to the lat until it ties in, and now we're in there.
Whoa.
Okay. Now I'm under the armpit, I'm inside. That's the lat attachment.
Uh-huh. That popped.
You popped. Okay, so lie on your side facing me this way, please. You take this hip, bring it down, and I
Oh, yeah.
set it nice. Come to the other side. So we got that one.
Yeah.
Lie on your back. We're gonna check the shoulder in a minute, but I just want to see this nose. So you have breathing difficulties, right?
Always.
You have a pretty good mobility here. You have a lot of elasticity. Some people are so locked up that feels like concrete. Do you think you ever broke your nose or just bashed it around a little
I've
bit?
bashed it totally many times.
Playing all sorts of
Yeah.
sports. You hear a crack? No, that one didn't go. Scoot down like an inch this way. Perfect. I'm just gonna come double in here. Take a breath. Good. I did bilateral because he didn't have one side stuck or the cartilage was like jammed. But we should do the cranial today. Do you want to do that?
I'm with it.
Okay. So come stand up and let's see you put your hand behind your back again. So I guess you could have the back to the camera and throw this arm up, and that's the bad side. Reach around with the other. That's the bad side.
Wow.
Now do the good side, just so people remember.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't even get it.
Can you believe we touched both sides today?
Yeah.
And when you first showed it to me, that's as high as his arm would go up.
Yeah, it was literally right there.
So now it's his job. Like, I cleared space. It will go right back if you ignore it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you have like a 2-week window to begin. And you're going to want to do stuff as simple as just even lie on your back. I showed this to you before, but we might as well do it one more time so people can see. So just pull your arm through. So he has to get comfortable where he can lie on his back and this starts to fall down. And the other side gives us a reference of what's possible with his human body, because we all have different levels of flexibility, but this one is practically touching. He could use a little work on the left side too, can't we all?
Yeah.
But we want it. We don't want it to be 40-50% different. We want it to be really close.
Yeah.
And the journey is to see how close we could get it, considering you did have surgery.
Yeah.
You know. But look, we got it to touch today.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I did pull it together, but when you first walked in,
I couldn't even get it.
yeah, and there was no way,
No.
you know.
It was
I would have tore it if I lifted your arm.
Yeah.
So we had to clear space first, and it gives you a sense of what to work towards. So, how's your neck and back feel right now?
It was great.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you want to do the Y strap before we do the CFR?
Sure.
All right, that might do a little more with your neck. So lie on your back. I'm anticipating you'll feel it mostly in the neck
Okay.
because of what I felt. And you do a lot of driving in your career and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? So you're in cars, your heads are in computers when you're back at your desk,
Yeah.
right? Big breath in and blow it out.
Oh, there we go.
Do you feel some? Good.
It definitely popped right in my neck.
So I had your legs lashed down like this, and that's why you didn't slide a lot.
Yeah.
I mostly wanted to do an internal pull, so we didn't see him lurch across the table, but you felt it go really intensely.
Right in that neck, I felt it.
So come stand up. Let's go to the next room, okay? So while I'm setting this up, there are 22 bones in the face with 64 different articulations. One of the things that the balloon does is it mobilizes the cranial bones. It releases direct pressure on the brain by having your bones squeezed so tight in your face. It relieves the dural meningeal tension, and the dura is like the sac or sheath on top of our brain and spinal cord. So it releases some of the pressure around that. And think of the casing on a hot dog being too tight. And we sometimes feel that way where, you know, like our brain and our skull is just too tight. It definitely opens breathing passageways. It will facilitate sinus drainage, and some of the people that would come for something like this have breathing problems, migraine headaches, sinusitis, tinnitus, which is the sound in your ears, like the whooshing or ringing, vertigo, Bell's palsy, trigeminal neuralgia, sleep apnea, snoring, head trauma, and it helps a whole bunch of different things for people. But we don't really target curing any disease or ailment. All right, so we're back. And so we put a little aloe vera gel on this, and we're gonna do your right side first, okay? So I wiggle this back. And you can take a big breath in and hold and close. Did you feel it crack a little?
Oh yeah, I felt it expand. It didn't crack, but I definitely expanded it. Woo, wow.
it really pushes everything apart.
You can actually feel it in your ear. Like in my ear is like, I can feel it.
And you hear it like even your voice now.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
lower.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do the left side, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Big breath in, and close your mouth.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah,
You did perfect.
that was good.
So come sit up, and did you hear any crackling or expansion on that one?
Yes.
I think that was your worst side.
Yeah. That one you felt the crunching.
Yeah. Here's a few tissues.
Thank you.
Now you said you used to get a lot of nosebleeds, so I expected that he might have got a nosebleed when you used to grapple and do. He was a wrestler also.
Yep.
But it didn't, so it's nice.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
And that feels open. Wow. Holy mackerel. Wow. I haven't breathed like this in a long time, actually. Wow. I can like feel it.
Yeah.
Like all the way back here, like the air is weird. Yeah.
What noise did you hear on the left side? Did you hear
Like crinkling, almost like almost like something like opening up almost.
Wow.
Yeah. You could hear like. That's basically what it's like. Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's
almost,
what it does.
like almost like paper, like crinkling on paper or something
Yeah.
like that. It was like. But it felt great though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, like you could. The airway right here is crazy right now.
So what was your favorite part of this today?
Learning about the mobility in my shoulder, I really didn't know how bad it really was.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it just doesn't. You don't really realize it until we did that lay down thing,
Yeah.
and that was just like wow. But then this portion right here, I mean, I am open right now.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can take a big breath in and hold your, and close. Did you feel it crack a little?
Oh yeah, I felt it expand. It didn't crack. I definitely expanded. Ooh.